This may very well be my new daily case. What is going on, guys? I'm Nick, and today we're taking a look at another case for the iPhone 14 Pro. It's going to be the first one we look at from Andar. It's going to be the Aspen. It's going to be a leather case, and I'm very excited for it. So let's just get right into it, starting with the packaging. Super nice recyclable material. Always love to see that. Very nice to see companies going this route because, of course, we all have to care about the planet, and this is a really nice way to show that you do. So we don't really have any information on it except for this in the back, which says it is for the iPhone 14 Pro, and this is going to be the jet black colorway. So they do have the Aspen for a ton of different phone models and in a ton of different colors. So let's go ahead and take a look at the jet black and let's open it up. This case does come in at right about $50, $55 actually. I'll throw the price right up on the screen. And let's start with this. So we do have a little thank you card right here with an image of some of their products. You can even see a lot of their other leather products that they offer. They do have a ton of very nice leather products, which hopefully I can cover more of in the future for you guys. Looking at the back, take $5 off, use code thanks5 andar.com, and then you see you have a little QR code for their latest releases and a bunch of their socials. Of course, already following them. As always, you have their support down here. And if you order this, you can use the $5 off. If not, you can go ahead and take my code right there. Either way, I should be having my own discount code that I'll throw up on the screen anywhere at some point, or it'll be linked down in the description below. So that is the packaging itself. You can go ahead and move this out of the way. Now we do get this super nice sort of cloth little, I'm not sure what you would call this, little sack with Andar's name right there, and you can feel the case inside. So let's go ahead and pull it out. Set this over here. You have a little foam insert, which we can just toss. And there is the case itself. Super nice to see. It does have a little bit of that felt from the bag it was in on it. But there it is. Really nice leather, as you can see in the light. Is a very natural leather, which I do love to see. I don't like leathers that I personally use to have a ton of coats on them because I love to see that patina, especially on a black leather, which I feel takes a bit longer to notice. And it is leather all the way around. We do get some Andar branding right there, but as you can see, everything is covered in leather. Taking a look at the inside, you do get this super nice soft felt lining, which is going to help protect the back of your phone from scratches and things like that. You can see it is MagSafe, and you get a little bit of Andar branding right down the inside as well. Full grain leather is what it says down here, in case my camera can't really pick that up. Now, as for the insides, like the walls of the case, it is leather in there as well, but there's no felt right there, just in case you guys are interested in knowing that or not. But let's go ahead and grab the phone and let's toss it in. Here we have the iPhone 14 Pro in space black. We're going to toss it in, starting with the volume side as always. Snap it in just like this. Super easy to get on. You have a ton of dust right here. Just toss this over there. And there it is. The Andar Aspen, the jet black colorway. Gosh, I've genuinely been obsessed with this case. I've only been running it for a few days, but recently I became a huge fan of leather cases, and this may have just dethroned my favorite one before this. But let's go ahead and start with the fit test. So, as you can see right here, we have pretty much no pull along any of this. It's a very rigid case, even for being a leather one, which are usually pretty thin. Tiny bit of pull down there, but I'm pulling pretty hard, as you can see my thumb. And then on the sides, yeah, there's pretty much no pull. And in case you guys are wondering, this case does definitely have that classic leather smell. As soon as I pulled it out from that packaging, you're instantly hit with the smell of that super high quality leather, which I love to see. Now let's take a look at some protection, starting with our camera. As always, you do get a very nice camera lip right here. It is going to protect all those cameras, as you can see, and it is a metal camera ring. In case you guys are interested with that, it is super high quality, so it's not going to chip or anything like that. It won't dent. It's going to definitely protect those cameras. Moving over to the front, Here we do have a pretty minimal lip, but it's definitely present. A lot more present than it is on some other leather cases. And I do have a tempered glass screen protector on here. So if you're not running a screen protector, you're going to see way more lip protection over on the front side. But even this way, I'm very confident putting my phone screen down on a table, hard surface. I'm not really too worried about it. Now looking at the side, starting with the volume button side, we do have our cutout right here, which is a little small, but still pretty easy for me to get to with or without a fingernail. And it is a rectangle shaped cutout, which you know I love to see. Totally aesthetic, but I just prefer it. I think it looks better. And our buttons right here, completely surrounded by leather. The buttons themselves are metal, which I love to see. Let's go ahead and test them out. Super nice, very tactile buttons, really enjoyable to press, but not too easy where you feel like you're accidentally gonna press them or anything like that. I just really enjoy them. Okay, nothing down here, just more leather. As we work our way to the bottom, we do have a very generous oval cutout for the lightning port and accurate speaker and microphone cutouts down here. Really nice to see those. I have been using different chargers just to make sure they all fit, and they do. Sometimes I have an issue where the leather makes the cutout a little smaller because it's too thick, and some chargers won't work. That has not been an issue with this case. Moving over to this side, power button side, we do have that Andar logo right there, which is embedded into the leather. It's sort of pressed in. Really love to see that. And then we have our metal power button. Let's go ahead and test it. Super nice, high quality button over there as well. Feels pretty much just as good as the volume buttons. Same thing where it's nice and easy to press, very tactile, but not too easy to the point that you feel you're accidentally be clicking on it. Moving over to our top, all leather, and it is completely closed off. Now, of course, it is a MagSafe case, so we have to do our MagSafe test on it. I love seeing leather cases that have MagSafe because some leather cases, they tend to skimp out on that because they're so focused on the leather. So Andar has focused really nicely on keeping a high quality leather and integrating MagSafe. So we're going to start with the Spigen OMAG ring as always, which is a phone grip and stand in one. I don't use this too often anymore, but I still am using it enough that I like to test it on my cases. So as you can see, snaps on right there just fine. And okay, I did have it at a weird angle, but it is pretty solid. It's actually really solid. As you can see right there, it does take a good amount of force to pull it off. And I just know for a fact I can definitely test it when using it as a stand. You can tap away on it and it is not going to go anywhere. You can see right there. Not the strongest magnets we've ever seen, but definitely nothing to laugh at. Now we're going to test wireless charging and a bit of strength using the MagSafe battery pack from Apple. Snap it on. Oh, you can see it is charging right there. Starts charging immediately. And I feel like this battery pack always helps the MagSafe a little bit, but definitely some strong magnets back there. The rubber coating on the back of this battery pack always helps with strength. I can definitely tell that this isn't going anywhere. Now, maybe if you drop your phone, you'll probably lose your battery pack, but like this, throwing it in your pocket, totally nothing going to go on there, and it does not interfere with the camera lip, as you can see right there. It is just below it. It is completely flush with the case, and it's not interfering right there. Love to see that. So, can pull this off, and now the big one. It's going to be the Apple MagSafe wallet test. I do use this pretty often, so if a case doesn't have magnets strong enough for this one, it might just not be for me. So let's go ahead and snap it on. We do get to that animation, and it is on there extremely well. I can already tell. Okay, we do get slip off. So again, you drop your phone with this case, you probably will have to go pick up your wallet, but just sliding it in and out of your pocket, I really doubt that it's gonna go anywhere. I don't think you'll lose it. And I love how the leather matches pretty well. They are different blacks, but then again, my wallet has patinaed a pretty decent amount since I first got it. So who knows? And I do kind of like the contrast that you can see between the two. So I would trust this case with my leather wallet. Now, the big one, we're gonna see if this case can lift this heavy charging base meant for like a desk that you can stand. Here we go. Snap it on just like that. And as you can see, it definitely can. We're not gonna get any crazy like shaking or anything like that we've seen with some other cases, but the fact that it can lift this at all, you see, try it again, make sure it's not a fluke, and it definitely wasn't. It can totally lift it off the desk like this. See, I'm not helping it, and it does completely lift it up. Super nice to see that. So I'll give you guys one last look at the case, and then we'll call it a day. So going back to our camera lenses, as you can see, we do get plenty of coverage right there, and I'm definitely not worried because of that metal camera ring. Super nice to see. Sort of a minimal lip over on the front, but still more than most leather cases. And remember, I do have a tempered glass screen protector on here, and I still have a lip. Super nice to see. We do have the sides right here. One last look. We already did test the buttons, so we're good to go, and you can see that leather all the way around. The bottom cutouts, really nice to see those. And you do have accurate speaker and microphone cutouts. Really love that. As in this side, we have the metal power button and the Andar branding down here. Really nice and minimal. I love when they put the branding over to the side and it's not like splattered on the back of the case. And then completely closed over on the top. I've been a huge fan of this case. I used to not be that big of a fan of leather cases, especially for my phone, but something about finding a high quality leather case like this one has really made me have second doubts about not using it, and this may very well be my new daily case. But that's going to be it for this one, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to hit that like button down below, and if you want to see more videos like this, accessories, cases, whatever it might be sure to hit that subscribe button as well. I'm trying to cover a ton of new stuff, and if y'all enjoyed this one, you're more than likely going to enjoy something else. Plus, it just means a ton to me. But that's it. I'll let y'all get out of here. If you have any recommendations, drop them down in the comments below. I try my best to respond to all of you, but I'm out of here. Have a good one, guys.